With over 8 billion people across the globe, it's safe to say no families are exactly alike, but there are some families that are just different in a very unusual way. Some are extremely large, some have unique hobbies, or share even the most unheard of traditions. And so in today's video, let's take a look at 10 of the most unusual families in the world. As this is part 4 of our series, make sure you check out our other videos in the description down below. Before we dive into this list, make sure to leave a like on this video. Number 10, the Gridlessness Family. Let's begin our list with the family that has refused to be a part of any society. Meet the so-called Gridlessness Family. Parents Jess and Rose decided to uproot their entire lives and create a home for them and their 5 daughters. And so with a clear idea in mind, the family moved to a 40-acre piece of land in northern British Columbia, Canada. From building their own grid house to relying on a 2 solar power system, this unusual family learned how to live independent of modern technology. Even the water they drink is collected and filtered from fresh rainwater. Apart from living gridless, Jeff and Rose have also dedicated their free time to teaching their girls practical skills. Whether it's hunting for fresh meats or growing their own food, this family is truly one of a kind. Number 9, the Genderless Family. Up next at number 9 is the family that has rejected to conform to gender norms of society. The Thruple family of Orlando, Florida has parted ways with conventional labels and has decided to raise their young children genderless. The parents, Ari, Gwendolyn, and Briney, have come up with a term that refers to their gender-neutral way of parenting their kids. Known as they by, the Florida natives have decided to let their kids decide on their respective genders once they get older and mature enough to make that choice. This unusual family is one of the more popular non-binary families in the world. And according to one of their parents, Ari, here is their ideology and theory behind their non-binary lifestyle. We did not assign a sex at birth, which means when they're born they had genitals. We know that they're there. We just chose to acknowledge that those genitals don't indicate anything about gender. Number 8, the No Rules Family. Coming in at number 8 is a British family that doesn't believe in rules. While some kids are taught the importance of rules and consequences from a very early age, the Rounsley parents, Gemma and Lewis, have decided to forget all about rules and proper schooling their 7 children. According to the UK native family, their children are free to do whatever they want, whether it's running around the house or not getting any education. Along with choosing what they eat and how they behave, the Rounsley have given their kids complete freedom. And here's what Gemma had to say about their unique home. I didn't have a stable upbringing. My mission has been about helping my kids have the most interesting, fun, and happy lives in a house filled with love I never had. Number 7, the Bates Family. Taking our number 7 spot, it's one of the larger families to make their debut on the popular cable network, TLC. Meet the Bates family of 19 children, 15 grandchildren, and parents Jill and Kelly Bates. First making their appearance in 2012, this unusual large family has caught the interest and attention of millions of followers. And while the Bates home may be filled with grandchildren, teenagers, and adults running around, parents Jill and Kelly wouldn't have it any other way. The matriarch, Jill, once took to her social media platforms to share her thoughts about her one-of-a-kind life with her extended family. My grandkids make my world so bright and happy. Best therapy ever. Never a dull moment. Number 6, the Priestley Family. Up next on our number 6 spot is the Priestley Family. Parents to 3 children diagnosed with autism spectrum disorder, the Australian native family has made waves online thanks to their unique story. The sweet siblings, Sophie, Harry, and Connor, may have been diagnosed with autism, but to parents Rachel and Aiden, they are not that different from their oldest son Liam. The Australian natives often call themselves high-functioning, as it's sometimes hard for outsiders to understand the family's struggle. And while the Priestleys may seem like your typical family of 6, the parents of 3 autistic children have put in a lot of effort trying to navigate the world with the diagnosis. Number 5, the Davert Family. Coming in at number 5 is the household known as the Brittlebone Family. Meet the incredibly inspiring Davert family of Michigan. Mother Melissa Davert was born with a rare genetic disorder known as osteogenesis imperfecta. Known for its effects on bones, the mother of twins was told she wouldn't be able to have a family due to her condition. But miraculously enough, in 1998, Melissa welcomed her children, Mishla and Austin. Both siblings share the same diagnosis as her mother, Melissa, and together the Daverts are known as their Brittlebone family. Even with their daily adversities, Mom Melissa had this to say about her lifestyle and her family. There is a reason and a purpose for your disability. You just have to have faith. Number 4, the Plath Family. Joining our list at number 4, it's one of the most controversial families to make their appearance on TLC. Meet the Plath Family, native to Georgia, U.S. Kim and Barry are parents to their 8 children, all once raised in the same household. But what makes the Plath family so different from the rest? From living in a secluded part of Georgia to banning all technologies and most modern invention, the Plath household doesn't like to follow the 21st century traditions. Parents Kim and Barry have even banned certain foods from their home, like sugars and white chocolate. It was because of these stranger restrictions that the older siblings, Ethan, Micah, and Moria, have decided to part ways with their family and start living their lives from the extreme rules. Number 3, the Little Family. But the Plath family isn't the only TLC famous household on our list, because coming in at number 3 is the next unusual family. Recognizable thanks to their popular show, The Little Couple, parents Jennifer Arnold and Bill Klein have won the hearts of millions ever since their first TV appearance in 2009. The show follows the story of the parents, born with rare forms of dwarfism known as achondroplasia and spondyloepiphyseal dysplasia. But what makes this family even more special and extraordinary is the fact Bill and Jen then went on to adopt 2 children born with similar diagnosis. In 2013, the family welcomed their angels, Will and Zoe, completing their household of 4. Number 2, the Briney Family. Taking our number 2 spot, it's the polygamous household of the Briney family. For over 2 decades, the patriarch, Drew Briney, and his 3 wives have been preaching a polygamous lifestyle. The 4 parents have dedicated their lives to raising their shared 15 children together and keeping their one-of-a-kind household intact. Recently, the Briney family made their appearance on the reality TV series Seeking Sister Wife, which focused on the father, Drew, searching for a new partner to add to the unusual family. Filled with the dramatic and unplanned moments, viewers have witnessed Drew and his 3 wives try to share every aspect of their lives with the world. Number 1, the Irwin Family. And last but not least, let's talk about one of the most famous, yet somehow unusual families in the world. If you're a fan of the wildlife, animals, and the mysteries of the deep blue seas, then you've probably heard of the late legend Steve Irwin. Thanks to his dedication, passion, and genuine care, the Australian native animal conservationist has been adored by fans from all over the world. But it wasn't only the late wildlife enthusiast who gained admiration, because along with his wife Terry and 2 kids, Bindi and Robert, the Irwin household is one of the most famous families in the world. Whether it's looking after their Australian zoo, appearing on Dancing with the Stars, or spreading love and positivity, it's safe to say the Irwins are truly one of a kind. And with that, we end today's video. Which unique and unusual family did you find the most extraordinary? Are there any one-of-a-kind households you think deserve a spot on our list? Leave your thoughts down in the comments below. Make sure you subscribe and give us a like. And don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you never miss a video from Star 5. Thanks for watching. Until next time.